Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity. This video is about when my clients come to me and they say some version of the following, which is, I know I have so much to share, it almost hurts. I know I'm meant to do so much more. Help! So, this video, I want you to strap in. You'll either hate me and my work or you'll love me and my work after this video. It's gonna go one of two ways. I have helped many clients see this, and when I'm in person with them, and I'm able to stay connected, this almost always goes really, really well. But I want to try to be responsible. This is video. You're watching this wherever or whenever you're watching this. If you've had a rough day or you're really angry about things or you've had a really big failure lately, please don't watch this video right now. Please come back to it tomorrow or go have a nap and come back to it later. This is a big thing. This was life-changing for me. It's been life-changing for many of my clients. It's a big thing, but it's also very confronting. Similar to the Helper's Paradox. So strap in. And if you're not in a good mindset, mind space, don't watch this video right now. Okay, so I call this significance versus substance. And I came up with this when I was in India at the time, and my daughter was just under 2 years old, and we were in this apartment. My wife was doing yoga teacher training for 6 weeks, and I was the support. I was taking care of our daughter mostly, and we did eventually find a babysitter, which was a godsend, but for a good chunk, it was just me. And they were long days, and I was exhausted, up at 4 o'clock because of the time difference. Our daughter was readjusting, and I remember walking with her. It was cold, so I had her wrapped in a blanket in that backpack on my back, but it was cold and windy, but I didn't, so the blanket was on her, so I didn't have it, so it was cold. And walking through Rishikesh in India, down to the water, and I'm tired and exhausted. It's 4 a.m., so the day starts like that almost every day. And we're about halfway through this one day, and a friend calls me from back home. And they were on the West Coast in Vancouver at the time. And they were waiting for the bus, and they'd missed the first bus, and they were late to the thing, and their coffee didn't turn out well that morning. There were a couple little things, and they were really super cranky. And I'm talking to them over Skype or whatever it was, or a video call. And meanwhile, my daughter poops on the floor and pees on the floor in the corner of the apartment. I've been up since 4 trying to make lunch, but there's ants all over the counter because the ants got in the apartment and found our food. And so they're trying to hang up the food while the ants are getting it. My daughter's peed and pooped in the corner. And I'm listening to my friend, just very present. That's really, and actually truly empathetic to say, that's really, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. And, oh, shoot. Oh, Maeve, honey, Maeve. And I'm over there cleaning it up, but I'm still listening and present. After about 5 minutes of this, my friend stops herself and goes, oh my God. You're there in India dealing with all this stuff and you're still just listening to me. Man, I'm being so significant. And that was the beginning of this distinction that I came up with called significance versus substance. And I started to notice in my life, anytime that I'm being significant, dramatic, whatever you want to call it, I don't have any substance. When I have substance, I'm just getting my work done. I'm loving it. I'm connected. I'm here. And if something really bad happens, it doesn't faze me. I have substance. I'm creating substantial things and I'm getting things done in a flow. When I'm being significant, it's the opposite. And I notice this all the times. I notice it, and it breaks my heart with a lot of activists and people that are very socially conscious. Sometimes they don't get a lot done because they're so in the significance of the situation, and it's probably a heartbreaking thing. It's probably something that deserves heartbreak and that warrants heartbreak. But when they stay in this, and I know I did fundraising, I was in nonprofit for a while. When I would stay in that significance about it, I couldn't get anything done. I only was able to do the fundraising and to get the work done and deliver my leadership training program at the time when I got back into substance. So whenever I have a client that comes to me and says something like, I know I'm meant to do this, it's my mission, I can always look in their business and pretty much guarantee that they're not taking daily action towards a successful, thriving practice. So take a look, check in and see for your own life and business and practice, does this ring true? If not, no worries, turn off the video. But if it does ring true, if you're noticing, yeah, actually when I'm being significant or being dramatic, I'm not getting much done. Okay, so what's next? So if that's ringing true for you, here's the tool for today. This is to get out of significance and into substance. One last example I'll give you before the tool is, I always think of Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee, martial arts expert, made amazing movies back in the 70s. And he was substance. He would have people come in and approach him daily at a certain point in his career. People would come daily to try to challenge him so that they could be the best. but he could read them a mile away. So he would just flick them off and say, no, don't, I don't have time for you. I'm going to make my movie. I'm going to write my book or see my family. I have things to do. I don't have time for this. He did still do fights to show he was the best, but he would only fight the people that also had substance, that were like on his track. So he didn't spend any time with those people that are insignificance. He was just being substance. So here's your tool. Anytime you catch yourself in significance, in drama, I want you to try this. Repeat to yourself, significant, significant, significant. I'm being significant. Try it again. Significant, significant, significant. I'm being significant. And then if you're a little bit more familiar with my work, you can also clear the energy after that. So you could say, all the ways I'm being significant, would I be willing to destroy that? I'm just doing my own clearing as I'm making this video for you. Wow. Okay, so all the ways that I am being significant, would I be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? Yes, I would. You can try this at home. Have an amazing day. Our next video is on when clients come to me and they say something like, I really care about other people. Sometimes, all the time, I put others before myself. You might say I'm a chronic helper. I have a tough time focusing on my own desires and goals, but I don't just want to cut people off. What can I do? So that's our next video, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.